Welcome back, guys, to another cryptocurrency news article. This one comes from Crypto Slate and looks like central banks can safely invest in Bitcoin with BlackRock's Bitcoin Private Trust, says DCG Founder. The digital currency group founder, Barry Silbert, suggests that with BlackRock's Bitcoin Trust, central banks now have an easy and safe way to invest in Bitcoin. Yeah, so I guess earlier today, BlackRock announced their Bitcoin Trust, kind of like, what was it, Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust they got, saying like, yeah, we're giving banks more options to have safer investments. So yeah, this is like on the outside, but behind closed doors, we know banks and governments have been accepting and holding cryptocurrencies for some time now. So yeah, let's go over this article and see how it's safer for the centralized banks to acquire it. Digital Currency Group CEO Barry Silbert suggests that BlackRock's Bitcoin Private Trust makes it easier and safer for central banks around the globe to invest in Bitcoin. Following the Bitcoin Private Trust launch on Thursday, Barry in his tweet presented fun facts about BlackRock's business relationship with these central banks and hinted that central banks may soon start investing in Bitcoin. Fun fact, BlackRock advises and invests money for many of the central banks around the world. Another fun fact, central banks now have an easy, safe way to invest in Bitcoin. BlackRock is the largest asset fund manager in the world with about $9 trillion in assets for institutional clients, including central banks. Back in 2020, BlackRock was hired by the US Federal Reserve to advise it on how to stabilize the bond market amid concerns about the pandemic. Also in 2014, BlackRock worked with the European Central Bank to settle its loan purchase program. With BlackRock's private Bitcoin trust, it is possible for central banks on its client base to experiment with the digital asset. With BlackRock comes institutional investors. Barely 1 week after sealing a partnership with crypto exchange Coinbase to offer institutional investors access to crypto, BlackRock announced the launch of its private Bitcoin trust. The Bitcoin Trust, which will be offered through Coinbase Prime, is available for US-based institutional clients and will offer them direct exposure to the price of Bitcoin. At a time when retail investors are leaving the market, institutional investors are taking the leap. BlackRock highlighted that despite the declining market conditions, its institutional clients are still demanding safe exposure to Bitcoin. Despite the steep downturn in the digital asset market, we are still seeing substantial interest from some institutional clients in how to efficiently and cost-effectively access these assets using our technology and product capabilities. So yeah, that's the news right there. BlackRock is offering a Bitcoin trust, and banks can get in it. And again, this is happening in America. The rest of the world is still eons ahead of the U.S. because U.S. is slacking when it comes to crypto adoption. Sure, we got some politicians giving some good news, going, yes, we want it. But then you got other ones going, no, it's bad for the environment. We need more regulations. It's going to destroy us. But in the long run, other countries are already way ahead with their CBDCs, or they're just already making Bitcoin legal tender in their country. We just got word the other day on Iran making its first import order using cryptocurrencies because they were sanctioned out by the U.S. a couple of years ago. I'm not sure how long it was ago, but yeah, it wrecked their economy, and then they banded together with other countries that are, sanctioned out of like the rest of the world's like import orders, whatever. You have no control over your money and whatnot, but no, so like they are using it already. But yeah, good news here. So central banks in the U.S. can get into Bitcoin. So woo, good article. If you guys like this article, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.